Hello, Lake Elsinore. I am Mayor Brian Tisdale. In the midst of these unprecedented times, my fellow council members and I are launching a new video series to remain engaged with our community and to ensure you are up to date on the latest information related to COVID-19. Each week, my fellow council members and I will take turns providing the latest updates for you and your family. Our hope is to keep you informed so that together as a community, we can combat this terrible disease, save lives, and prepare for a full recovery in the future. First, I want to acknowledge what an extremely difficult time this is for all of us. We want to recognize each and every resident and business for your continued support and engagement during this crisis. Thank you, Lake Elsinore. Since our last video, a lot has changed related to COVID-19 pandemic. In fact, things are changing daily and sometimes hourly, making it difficult for all of us to keep up with the latest orders, situations, and status of this disease. I can assure you that the city is fully engaged in every way possible, and we continue to make critical decisions based on the guidance of county, state, and federal public health officials. In my professional role as an emergency manager for Riverside County, I have been working tirelessly behind the scenes for the county and the city to do everything we need to do to keep you safe. As of Thursday morning, there are 1,179 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Riverside County. Of these, 34 are in Lake Elsinore. In total, 32 individuals have died in our county, one of which, unfortunately, was a Lake Elsinore resident. Now is the time to take this seriously. This virus is deadly, not simply because of how it can afflict our most vulnerable, but also because of how easily it spreads, and most importantly, because our resources are limited. Across the nation, we are fighting to get resources we need, preparing for the worst, and appealing to the community to do their part so we can win this terrible war. On Sunday, Riverside County took a bold step by issuing orders that required all residents to stay home whenever possible, restricting gatherings of any size that extend beyond your household, and mandating that we cover our face whenever we are outside of our homes. I must say, I am so proud of how our community has responded. But I want to urge you to please follow the rules and do whatever you can to stay home so that we can get through this together and start our recovery. Unless you absolutely must go outside for essential service, the best thing you and your family can do is shelter in place and find ways to enjoy your time together at home. Other recent efforts by Riverside County have included orders restricting short-term lodging at our local hotels, motels, and other short-term rentals through June 19, 2020. Extending school closures through June 19, 2020. Ending the school year for our youth. Urging residents to stay in place, maintain your space, and cover your face. Developing a comprehensive, frequently asked questions document regarding essential and non-essential services that is being updated regularly. Posting an extensive list of our resources and relief for our business community on the Riverside County Economic Development Agency's website. Creating a map with city-specific data regarding the cases in Riverside County and available on their public health website, which is updated at least once a day. Expanding our testing abilities to 3 locations, including Riverside, at the Diamond Stadium, and in the desert region. Securing the resources needed for surge in medical needs by assessing our existing medical resources countywide, requesting donations and volunteers, and establishing a federal medical station with 250 additional beds in our desert region, which has been the hardest hit by the disease so far. With efforts changing so quickly, you should closely monitor Riverside County's public health website at www.rivcoph.org/coronavirus and our city website www.lakeelsinore.org/coronavirus. We are updating our website and social media every day with the latest information. In addition, watch closely for changes from our state and federal officials who are finding more ways to protect and help us in this time of need, including recently approved Federal CARES Act and statewide moratoriums on evictions and mortgage relief programs. Each week, we will provide updates from all levels of government, and every day at 4 p.m., Riverside County is providing a live update on the Riverside University Health System's Public Health Facebook page. In closing, Lake Elsinore, we understand that you are struggling, you are worried, and you care about each other in our city. We are here for you, and we will keep doing everything we can to support you. Once again, thank you for your patience, understanding, and care during this difficult time. We will get through this together, Lake Elsinore. Next, watch for this week's city update from Mayor Pro-Tem Bob Magee and new updates every Friday, which we'll post on the city's YouTube channel and website. Once again, remember, when you go out, please put a mask on. Thank you, Lake Elsinore.
Hello, Lake Elsinore. I am Mayor Pro-Tem Bob Magee, and I am here to provide you the latest information about what is happening in Lake Elsinore during the COVID-19 crisis. As Mayor Tisdale mentioned in his update, I can assure you that your Lake Elsinore team is working extremely hard at making the critical decisions needed to keep you safe, while also trying to keep business as usual going at City Hall. With public health orders changing often, every day we are reevaluating each decision we have made and based on the information available to us at the time. At our March 24th City Council meeting, my colleagues and I officially approved a proclamation of a local emergency to ensure we are best prepared and equipped to respond and protect our community. This proclamation will allow the city to apply for and receive its fair share of federal and state relief funding to help cover the costs we have incurred as a city. Since our last update, we have had to close City Hall to the public for the safety of our employees and to help flatten the curve. Much like us, several of our public partners, including Animal Friends of the Valley, Elsinore Valley Municipal Water District, and the Riverside Transit Authority, have also had to adjust how and when they provide the essential services we need while keeping everyone safe. In just the last 2 weeks, we launched 2 new online service options for those we serve. First, our new citizen self-service portal. This new portal allows anyone to go onto our website, create an account, and apply online for building, fire, and engineering permits, submit planning applications, pay any associated fees related to these services. And second, we have created a new virtual recreation website and social media posts to keep you engaged, happy, and healthy at home. As public health orders have been extended into June, the city has postponed 2 more events next month. 2 of my favorites, in fact, the 8th annual Dream Extreme Fishing Derby and the 2020 Pet Walk. Depending on how soon we can flatten this curve and start our recovery, we do plan to reschedule these events for a later date. In terms of our city facilities, we are relying heavily on the guidance of our public health officials. As of Thursday, April 9th, our city parks are still open, but our skate parks, the pump track, playground equipment, splash pads, sports fields, and starting just yesterday, parking lots are all closed. Lake Elsinore's beaches and lake itself remains open. Our beautiful lakeside levee trail is also open. However, parking at Diamond Stadium for this trail is closed. Some important guidelines for all these outdoor recreational opportunities include: there can be no gatherings of any size beyond those individuals in your immediate household. You must always cover your face when outdoors, and you must follow social distancing guidelines. While we want to be able to give our residents places to safely get outside and get moving, the best thing we can all do is to stay at home as much as we can right now. The city and our law enforcement teams are closely monitoring those areas, and if we start to see sizable crowds and visitors not following the rules, the city will be forced to close our parks and lakes, the levee, and more. To support our business community, this week the city and our Chamber of Commerce hosted 5 free business financial assistance webinars. And we have created a web page with links to several local, state, and federal websites for information about ways to get relief for your local business and employees during this difficult time. Finally, the city is providing our businesses additional relief by giving an automatic 90-day extension on business license renewals due through June 30th, 2020. Coming up next, the city will host for a second time a virtual city council meeting on April 13th at 7 p.m. The meeting will be available live online and on our cable channels, and citizens are still able to submit their comments or concerns ahead of and during the meeting. This information and all updates mentioned today are available on our city website, www.lake-elsinore.org/coronavirus. The website is being updated almost daily anytime something changes. Please use this as a resource regarding the city efforts related to COVID-19. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and/or Twitter to stay informed. Lake Elsinore, please support our efforts by doing your part. We urge you to always stay 6 feet apart, stay home unless necessary, and most importantly, try to stay safe. We are all in this together, Lake Elsinore, and we will get through it. And remember, when outside, respect others, protect your family, and cover your face. Until next time, good day.